Well, here we are with another project. Just completed this one. Pioneer PD-100 CD changer. I just got it working correctly. Don't have it totally loaded. It's got a lot of empty slots. But the chassis was tweaked. There's a little twist in it. And the CD drive here, there's a little bit of motion on it. And if the chassis is tweaked, there's a little, well, it's a little, not too little, but a finger that comes down and scoops up each CD, depending on which one you select. Well, it worked okay in the center, but on the ends, it didn't seem to work too well. Like, you choose one and it would be like 3 discs way over on this side. So, took the plate off and reset it for 1. It still would keep, it would try to pull the disc, but it would just kind of like drop it. So, we tweaked the chassis a little bit, got it all lined up. It grabs every disc now. It seems to be quite happy doing so. So, been sitting here listening to a little bit of some old classic Floyd here. The 2 CD set. Another brick in the wall. But might even try to find a remote for this on eBay. Because there's a lot of features on here that aren't, well, that the machine has got that are not accessible on the machine. You need the remote for it. But it's all been dusted out. It's all clean, squeaky clean. I need to order some lithium grease so I can grease all the different travels on this thing that it's got. I probably won't do these because these are right under the vents. If you use lithium grease on it, you'll just end up plugging it up with dust. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff under there that has a bunch of different travels on it. I'll take care of all them. They're real dry. It was packed right full of dust. You couldn't even tap the thing. You tap it like that and it would just tick, 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 tick. You know, now, you know, it holds a pretty good track without skipping. For its age, anyways. I don't know what the sample rate on this is, but I know it's not too ungodly much. You know, it's probably, what, maybe 8? Not a whole hell of a lot. So yeah, it probably wouldn't take much to make it skip under optimal circumstances. But, you know, hey, what can I say? It's a functioning machine now. Seemed to be working alright. It's another thing with the display, you can't get to the dimmer or nothing without the remote. And I'm going to backlight all these disc carriages. I'm going to white LED backlight them so you can at least see what CDs are being used, and at least it'd give it just kind of an ambience look. You know, I don't know. You can't light it from way in the back because this is in the way. It would just put a big black shadow there. So I gotta light it from in this front area. But we'll get it done. Just something to play around with. I probably won't use it a whole hell of a lot. You know, that's probably the only CDs I'll load into it. Because most of my stuff, you know, that changer works overtime because that's MP3. You know, and all of my music is MP3 or WMA, and that's what that does. But every once in a while, it's cool to just punch the button on some old classic CDs that I hadn't digitized yet. So, gotta clean up the cover to it. You can see it's pretty filthy. But there's one project completely done. Catch you later. See you in Facebook. Well, here we are with the changer again. I put it all together. It was working beautiful. Still is. It's just my room started to stink, and I did not like it. So we cleaned the chassis up, Just got all the trays mounted back in it. Just went and cleaned all the faceplate up. It's still got water in it. I got to dry it. Tore everything out of it. Cleaned that all up. Back of the face. All the knobs and stuff. You can actually see the symbols on them now. So my next project or job, still gotta clean this up. The display has got crud. Oh yeah, big time crud. But gotta clean it all up before we start assembling it. We got smoke damage down here. We got black shit. Black. But I might actually try to do some kind of lighting of this, you know, change the ambient lighting and stuff on it. Just something that's I might as well do. And while I'm in here, I'm going to replace the power button. Every once in a while it gets flaky, you got to kind of hit it a couple times. And the stop button does not want to work half the time at all. You got to sit there and bat, 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 and then it'll stop maybe. So we'll replace the stop, power. Everything else was working beautiful. Just nice quick one touch. Everything was responding perfectly except the stop and the power button. So, alright, maybe we'll have some more on this as I progress. Still got to dry everything all up, mount everything back in the faceplate. This is going to be the biggest hassle, is this gets mounted in the faceplate, but then also I got to marry it to that cable, which looks like an easy job. It's not. They plug in super, super hard. So that's going to be my biggest issue, putting it back together. But putting it back together, other than that, I'm not even thinking about it. It's going to be easy, quite easy. So, alright, next video, well, I'll just start putting the videos together so they're just one. But, see you in a short. Okay, we're back. We did a little surgery, as you know. We had the whole thing tore apart. We had readjusted the springs on it, so you know the door actually stays where you put it instead of just crash. They were all out of whack, stretched out, so we readjusted them. They all work great now. Replace momentary buttons on it, or momentary switches for the power and the stop. They were not functional most of the time. You had to sit there and keep it to get it to do anything. But now we seem to have it working. Let's see here. Disc 11. Seems to be pretty quick too when it moves. Unlike some of the other Pioneers I've seen, are real slow on disc selection. Okay. And let's see. Is that actually going to play it? It says it's plays, but I ain't got no audio. Now what's up? Oh. I guess it was just a lot of dead intro to it. Let's skip in a little bit. Stop now stops it without sitting there hitting the damn thing 20 times. I can actually read the display now. There was a lot of smoke film in that. I can actually read the text for each rack. where you could read it before, but you had to look at it real close because there was just a lot of smoke film in between these two lenses, the inside lens and this back lens. But that's all taken care of, so I'm pretty happy with it so far. Seems to be error-free. Slide in a couple tracks. Let me select another disc further up the line. I could be using a remote. I've got a remote that works on this now. One from my other receiver actually works on it. Actually, I do not. Oh, I got a direct entry to this. So we'll use a 75, 6 to 100. We'll go 73 today. Oh, 76, duh. So we'll go 76. Play. Now I'll go up to 76. Just 77.
This is another public service announcement brought to you in part
78.
by Slim Shady.
I don't know, I gotta skip in here, so 88. I don't know what the hell NC cameras are in there. Let's do 97. It's gonna be bass music. You keep all the bass music in the last rack. So basically, kind of how I got this set up is 60s, 70s, up through 80s, 90s. This rack is miscellaneous, and this is mainly all bass music. So let's try a different disc scope there. But I like how quick it changes disc. Seems to be functioning beautifully. Now let's see how quick it gets down to number 1. Play. It's got to release that disc and go all the way to the very beginning. Obviously, there's travel time. Not too bad. I'm pleased with it. Just gotta pause that. Gotta just mount this board back in there and put a couple miscellaneous screws back in it and call it good. At least in my opinion. I think it's quite fine. I was going to light it, you know, pray, but I don't know. I don't think I'd really see any benefits. I kind of wanted the light to slide along with where it's at and playing, but I think I keep it original. It's unusual for me because almost everything in this house is modified or changed in some way, shape, or form. But, alright, catch you later till the next video I do.